go live now. Better than live now is better than not going live later, or going live later, or I don't know. Uh, by the way, Happy New Year! I know it's tomorrow. Today is the last day of December of 2025, and well, tomorrow is a brand new year. Oh, just thought about something. That something else that means is if you have if you contribute to a Roth or an HSA, your uh, your yearly contribution will be available again if you have maxed out. Or today is the last day you can max them out, or you can add to them for this year. Uh, hey, how's it going? Uh, Let me put it on this one so I can actually see the chat. Hey, Jay Densa. Hope I'm saying that right. I may not be. Hey, Calamity Jane. Good to see you, JC. Calamity Jane. Um, I'm enjoying seeing y'all around. Uh, I mean, I know I've seen Calamity Jane and obviously been over to her live a few times. A new friend, newish friend. And are y'all making any New Year's resolutions? Um, some people don't make them because they just know they're going to break them. You know, I don't know that I've ever made any New Year's resolutions. Oh wow! Let, let me go over here and let me fix a couple of things. The There we go. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully, let's see here. Jaden sir, Jaden sir. Maybe he could be. Uh, I'm sorry, just looking. Love church, job training, learning Korean. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. And uh, I see that Tuber Chat. Oh, my pleasure. Hey, Desert Levin, good to see you, darling. I love Weed Live, Backlash Fisherman, Tuber Chat, uh, YD Boys. Okay. I like looking at people's, I know I'm pretty sure I've seen Jaden before. Hey, P. Digits, good to see you. You're going to try and like people this year? You're always funny. You're one of the funniest people I know, P. Digits. Good to see you and welcome to the live stream. By the way, if y'all don't know P. Digits, check him out. Are you making any material content right now, Digits? I don't know. I know he's a great supporter. Hang on. I got something coming in, and it may be about lunch or something. Y'all know I love me some lunch. Um, well, that's Tammy, my wife. Let me call her and just tell her I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be live right now. In fact, I'm surprised I am live. That's okay. But she'll be happy to hear I got it now.
Hey.
Hey, babe, you're on a live stream right now, but
What?
I'm live streaming right now. People can hear you.
But why are you live streaming?
Because I felt like it, and I didn't want to, every day.
You were at work.
I was at work. I'm not at work anymore. So
why aren't you at work anymore?
Well, I went in. They really didn't need me. Heck, they were riding 3 deep in one of the patrol vehicles, and so I went ahead. And said, "Listen, I'm gonna head back to the house." I went home and I took a nap, and so.
You feeling better?
Yeah, I feel better.
Okay. Well, I'll let you go. I was just concerned.
Well, I was just calling to let you know that I was live streaming because no new content, just a few videos on my channel. Well, that's cool. digits.
All right, well, let me
Anyhow,
let you go. We're eating.
all right. Bye.
All
Love
right.
you. Have a good
Love you
day.
too.
All
All right,
right.
you too. Bye.
Bye. You know, I may go over to Mugshots without Tammy today. Y'all, don't tell her. Shoot, I may go somewhere fancy. How about Georgia Blue? Wouldn't that be nice? I do love that place. But, oh, my pleasure, Jaden. The would you happen to be from around Virginia? And it's just a question. Uh, I don't know. I get on certain things, and sometimes I have trouble getting off of them. The uh, it's kind of like I say sup all the time. But it could be related to a last name or something. But it could be just like suh, you know, like sir or something like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box. Hang on. I may change up my setting here on my OBS. Um, that would make sense to me. After all, I'm uh, I'm open to change about some things. You know, and treat yourself to a good meal. Well, I'm thinking about it. You know, in fact, I'm thinking about. You know, I'm thinking about not going in for a shift tomorrow or the next day. I mean, it just depends on Well, I got that. I don't know if you. Well, you probably don't know, but I have a channel that says Belt Loop 29 Eats Out, and it's always about food. I like food. Hey, Jamie, good to see you, darling. Um, should have created a video for the cowboy chili I made for Chris. Hey, it's a perfect opportunity. So, um, maybe, uh, maybe you could do something for New Year. By the way, show of hands, well, or hit a one because y'all can't really. I guess you could show your hands. They got emojis on there. How many of y'all are going to be having ham and black eyed peas and cabbage or some type of greens for New Year's Day? I got to find some place that serves that. At our house, we always do that. I'm not going to get it this year unless I can go over to maybe Mama's Kitchen. When we catch up this weekend. There's a lot of good people in here, JC. Calamity Jane. There really is. And by the way, I get all my merchandise, from Devil Dog's Keeper. So, but sausage and hot links instead of ham. Okay. Hey, it's still, sausage is going to have some. It's going to have some pork in it. That's, I guess, what I forgot what each one of them's for. One of them's for like good luck. One of them's for do well financial. One of them's for health or something like that. But anyhow, there are all my merchandise is made by Jamie. She does my stickers. She does my any shirts or anything like that. We're doing Cornish hens, black eyed peas, collards, and either cornbread or cornbread dressing. Oh, that sounds delicious. In fact, I got I hadn't thought about I just got a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see that. I got some chill bumps over that cornbread dressing. I love cornbread dressing, bacon and fried cabbage. Ooh, that sounds good. Fried cabbage, man. I'm making myself hungry. Nice. I'll have to figure out what merchandise I will eventually want. Well, that's a good idea. She does great products, and she's not. Trump said 35.50. Okay. Good to see you. Hearts, and peace, love, and crackling grease. Isn't that what Boo over at Cajun Coin Hunter? Although I hadn't seen him here lately. Hey, Fairbrooks. Good to see you. What's up, Simon? Good to see you. We were just looking at, Simon, will you be having, what are you having do you have a certain meal that you have on New Year's Day? I'm gonna try to find some place that might have some ham. That might have some ham. I would love to have some of that fried cabbage. She didn't do the Thanksgiving or Christmas, so making up for not having. I get it. Sometimes it's busy. I'm not taking my wife to McDonald's. Told her she could have anything she wants on the menu. I know how to treat a lady. Hey, I did that for one of our anniversaries. You know, I don't think Tammy was happy about it though. Maybe your wife will feel different. You know, that reminds me. I got a book. It's never been sold. Although my buddy Jeremiah is talking about maybe, because it's mostly finished. It still needs a little. I wrote a book. Did I say that already? I don't know, but I did write a book, and it's called the Trophy Husband Handbook. And I think my buddy Jeremiah may start selling it. He's encouraging me to finish writing it. So um, I'm telling you, there's a lot of good people over here. Calamity Jane treats me to Subway with the same energy. There we go. It's a guy thing, I reckon. Anyhow, yeah. Thank you for dropping Devil Dog's link. Oh, that's Devil Dog's keeper. Yeah, and Devil Dog's good people. He's my first good buddy that I met here online. Um, in fact, I talk with him almost every day. Jamie is Eddie at work. Uh, yeah, Ditch says I like his style. JC Ditch just got a great sense of humor. Always has. The When you go to the Subway, what do you get, JC? Well, that's not what we're talking about. Hey, Big Matt, there's at least one that's not so good. I'm not going to point any fingers. I don't know what that. Oh, you talk about Devil Dog? Oh, well, I don't know. By the way, Big Matt is. I will give credit to Big Matt for being one of the first ones to help me get monetized, and thank you for that, Big Matt. Now that's not on this channel, but hey, if it hadn't been for Big Matt, I met Big Matt and Devil Dog, I think the same night. I think. I tell you what. Let me throw a link in here if somebody wants to come up. Whoops, wrong button. If somebody wants to come up, they can. But I met, it's you. Okay, you need to see, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, well, if you see him, tell him I said sup. But Big Matt is one of the reasons why I'm monetized today. Quentin Nelson, BFF, good to see you, brother. He's awesome. He's my brother in blue, and he's well, he's one of my earliest friends on here as well. It's kind of like a reunion show with some new folks mixed in. Isn't that awesome? What do y'all got planned? Do y'all have anything special planned for y'all's dinner or lunch? Are y'all eating black-eyed peas and ham and greens, or what's your thing for tomorrow? Do you have a tradition? We do have a tradition, but since Tammy ain't going to be here, I got no way of, she's not going to met the first time I arrested you. That's funny, but I didn't do that. Y'all, he's just playing. But I guess I could tell. What are you having for? Hey, Bone Entertainment, good to see you. If anyone is in need of an extra resolution, feel free to take mine. Well, what is your resolution? Bond, Sean the Bond. Good to see you. By the way, y'all, everybody in here is good people. I hang out with everybody in here. Now it may not necessarily be in their life, but in somebody's life. or so far I know everybody that's been in here, one way or another. So good people, y'all make sure y'all do some connecting. I think everybody in here is a mod, so that's the purpose of that. I guess I'm going to try to go tomorrow, maybe to Mama's Kitchen. That's a little place that's not far from here in Richland, Mississippi, and uh, I will be going through and looking for some coffee tomorrow. Maybe I may try to get Arrested Nest to like, comment, subscribe, share. That would be funny, but well, he's that is kind of funny. Although I have thought, we've talked about maybe me issuing citations just as a joke. Although I don't know how you'd. Hey, I would love to, Jamie, but they had me, my boss, my assistant chief, asked me to come in on the 31st, the 1st, and the 2nd, for a shift. Well, I went there today and they really didn't need me. So I went down and got some breakfast while I was down there. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Big Matt. Next time I go down that way, we'll have to, see if we can't make it over there. It'd be good to take a trip to come see you. Honestly. I'll have to see if we can't, talk Eddie into that. Let's see, I think y'all are in, what is it, Roshana or something like that. I'll have to, see if I can't talk Eddie into it. That sounds right, Jamie. Although I don't know if it's February or April, I don't know. I know that Tammy keeps up with that stuff. I know we want to come down there and see y'all. Although I thought we were going to wait until I thought we were going to wait till Big Matt's meetup, just so we could that's right, we got to come down for her keys. April, that's the plan, Big Matt. I try to plan things in advance. I'm not always good on but that is the plan. 18th of April. That's when the meetup is, isn't it? In the like the state park, I think, or something like that. Anyhow, thank you. I appreciate that, Jamie. Because but we do got to go get Tammy's keys. Tammy left them. I think it's like one of those things where a girl leaves behind, or something, so that she'll have a reason to come back to some guy's house, or a guy leaves or something at a girl's house. She'll have a reason to come back, but I don't know. I think she did it on purpose. I could be wrong, but you can't ever tell. Let's see here. Oh, hey, Susan. Butler Family Farm. He's listening, but he's driving. Okay. I did not know I was going live today when I woke up this morning. In fact, I woke up early. I wasn't feeling real well. And so, but I did take advantage of the time to go ahead and get ready for work. Some mornings when I get up and I got to be at work that early, I just throw on my uniform and go. But today, I was up because I wasn't feeling well, so I got ready. Oh, wow, Susan is not a mod yet. I'm fixing that. I know you. Hey, Ian Phil, good to see you. And lots of good people in here. Make sure you make some connections. This will be the place to do it. But anyhow, Anfield, I know you in the UK, I think. Do y'all have the same tradition we have
of having, black eyed peas. By the way, Susan, Jerry, y'all gonna be
having black-eyed peas and cabbage and cornbread and ham, or some type of ham. Do y'all have that over there in the UK? Enfield. Hope so. It's kind of a nice tradition. I wonder how much ham they sell on that day. Once had a date with her, leave her wallet. I refused to go out with her again. That's funny, digits. Uh, y'all don't do that. Y'all aren't doing that, or have you ever done that? I guess I don't remember the way I asked the question, which is, I guess, kind of typical for me. My memory just ain't quite what it used to be. I think I'm gonna ask Google that question and see, well, a related question, and see how Google responds. Uh, See, I'm curious about how much, you know, Google. Um, Let me see. How shall I phrase that? We never have. I know it's a Southern tradition. Really, it's a Southern thing. Just seems normal to me. I grew up with my grandmother doing it. Oh, okay. Is it just in the South uh, where people eat? Uh, I guess that's black-eyed peas, black-eyed peas, cabbage, and ham for New Year's. Let me see what Google says, because while a tradition of eating black-eyed peas, cabbage, and pork for New Year's luck strongly associated with the American South. I guess so. Its roots and variations extend beyond the region, blending Africa, European, and American customs for prosperity in the new year. The core idea of lucky New Year's foods is international, but the specific combination is a Southern staple, often with greens like cabbage for wealth, peas for peas for coins, pork for progress, and cornbread for gold. Oh, I forgot to mention the cornbread. You know, See, no New Year's traditions except parades and college football. Okay. Uh, we already have black eyed peas, ham, cornbread, and coleslaw. Oh, nice. The appearing in other cultures too, with variation. Apparently, they have some other cultures have the same thing. Anyhow, I thought that was kind of cool. The Hey, it's late enough in the day where I don't know if I should play that. I hadn't had any problems with it yet, but I enjoy it. I want to play a song. Well, no, I don't. I do. I honestly want to listen to it, but there are other issues that could pop up on down the road. So, I won't bother with it because I may have to take it out or mute it or you know, and then there's long periods where I don't get to say anything because of the music, listen to the music. So I'll just have to wait on that. Let's see what else is going on. Tammy is still in um, at her sister's house. That's up in Corrigan, Tennessee. Uh, Eclair cake. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure Eddie appreciates that. By the way, I got my hey Beverly Moffat. Good to see you, darling. The I did get a pretty good report from the doctor. When was that? I had to go in like that Monday after Christmas. Uh, hey, have a great day, Digits. Thank you for coming in. Double dating tonight and got to drive some intoxicant. Well, so you the designated driver? Okay. Oh, Glock 40. Happy New Year. Happy YouTube, making YouTube great again. Cool. The let's see. Let me just for fun. Let me go check out your channel. If you have one, you do. Honest Abe. 1.29. Check that out. There's a 29 over here at his channel. Glock. By the way, I love the Glock too. Well, let's see. Are you a police officer, Glock 40? I'm curious. I am as well, or I am a police officer. I don't know if you are. You like using a Glockford, Illinois. Okay, I'm in Florence, Mississippi. I'm having a little trouble reading some of it just because of the different fonts on here. Doesn't really say much about you. But I do want to, well, I tell you what, let's take a look at Glock 40. Oh, cool. Well, welcome to the stream. I am a police officer here. I do have a couple of friends that are police officers drop in from time to time. Not a whole lot. A lot of my Quint Nelson, if he's still here, is well, you back in law enforcement, ain't you, Quint? He went back to work. Was University Police and DPS? Yes, very cool. Well, I tell you what. It looks like it. You got some videos and content. Very cool. Got some live streams. 1.29 thousand subscribers. That is awesome. Honestly, let me go through and let me give you a moderator spot as well. I like making sure I trust you. They also did volunteer county hazmat team too. Well, that's pretty cool. I am a police officer. Went through the police academy. I work at a mental institution, and that's have my whole career. It's a little different. We don't do a lot of law enforcement. We do some. I've only made a few. I've only taken a few folks to jail in my career. Not many, but I do have a special spot for 29. I see it everywhere. Honestly, I do. And anyhow, let me share your channel. Let's see, because I don't remember seeing you before. Well, it sounds familiar. Like it seems like I've seen it before, but I can't remember. Oh, let me do what Eddie trained me to do. We don't fall back. We don't rise to the occasion. We what is it? We don't rise to the occasion. We fall back to our. Well, where is that? I don't see it. Oh, hang on. I must have added it to the thing already. Hang on. I got to find the layers. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe that'll work. There it is. Oh, it's right there in front of me. I'm blind. Blind as a bat. Seems like anyhow. Y'all, let's check out Glock 40. I mean, it just makes sense with a name like Glock 40. Well, thank you for coming in. I'm sorry I didn't notice beforehand. Wait a minute. Why is that continuing? Oh, I got to bring it up here. There we go. Let me try this again. There we go. That looks better. And 1.29 subscribers. I'm about to, hopefully me adding a couple of channels to it will not. I'm hoping. Oh, I'm already subscribed with that other channel. Or what's already on that one. I don't know. I'll add a couple anyhow. Hopefully I won't push it over the 29. Yeah, that's the one I subscribed to you already. On one channel. And apparently two. Let's see if I'm subscribed on Another one. I'll add another. Oh, I pushed it over. I'm sorry. Well, it'd be all right. Still, it was 29. You all saw that, right? Let's see. Oh, I'm still on the studio mode. Let's see. Number two. My pleasure. You want to come up? I'd love to talk to you in person. You know, I would. I'd love to talk to you in person. We like to have people up here, on panel. I do anyhow. They have to clean out the back when they move it. Jamie, I do have cobwebs to dust out. Well, congratulations. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to honestly. I don't see a whole lot of things. Well, no, that wasn't what I was going to say. I don't pay as near as much attention to the numbers as I did when I was trying to get monetized. I still look at a lot of different things. In fact, we're going to do on Saturday night. If you get a chance, you may already have stuff you're doing, but if you get a chance, me and Eddie's going to have his tech talk this Saturday, and then me and Jerry are going to have me and Jerry. Oh, wait a minute, I'm still sharing that. Let me bring it down. There we go. Me and Jerry's going to be doing a what is it? We're going to do our Two Dudes Give Clues, and it's just going to talk about our experiences in on YouTube, what works, what doesn't work, or at least by our recollections. Also, we're going to do a promotion. People don't realize there are all kind of police everywhere, not just city and county. Illinois is full of railroad. I agree. People don't realize that, but it is a fact. When I went through the police academy, I was 50 years old. I was the oldest person to graduate. I wasn't the oldest person to attend, but I was the oldest person to graduate. I graduated 10th in my class. But anyhow, I even did a video on my class. I guess it was just a song with a bunch of pictures from the class and other folks I graduated with. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the video. I did not care for being in the police academy, and I just say that because it was extremely stressful. The police academy I went to is one of the top ones in the really in the U.S. They used to compete nationally in law in a national tournament, a national thing called Law Fit, and they were pretty regularly came out top level, and a lot of it's just physical work. Let's see, it was late 1800s. Maybe he graduated though. I'm just trying to make sure I'm. Oh, hey Kyle, how you doing? Good to see you. By the way, if y'all get a wild hair, feel free to share this this live stream out. I guess I'm kind of working on watch hours. It's something that I do. Airport, college, housing, hospital, park, railroad, transit, police, etc., etc. That's true. Well, I was a salesperson for 30 years, I guess, before I became a police officer. And the reason why I took a job doing what I do and working where I work is, it seemed to be more meaningful than because I was at the time selling. I was assistant manager at an electronics and appliance store, and so it was. I made good money, but it didn't seem to be a very fulfilling position. Not from a perspective of doing something with your life. It paid the bills, but In fact, I took a cut in pay. I don't get me wrong, I could work more. I did end up working more hours, and so I made about the same, a little bit more money maybe. But it was just from working so many hours. When I first started working there, I guess I was working about 80 hours a week. This week I was scheduled to do, well, let's see, not that many, 64 maybe. But then it was looking like I was going to be, and I don't know. I don't know what the next 2 days holds. I'll check and see if Chief still wants me to work the next two A shifts. So, uh, Chicago Aviation Cop wants to. Oh, cool. That would be something interesting. In fact, I am I own some stock that's on that's what is that? There's a I don't remember the names of it. I've got it on my phone though. Midway Reporter's got them too. Cool. Let me see here. Let me look up my stocks. They're probably down. They have been a lot lately. Hang on. A few reports for the new year. Made a few new reports for the new year. Keep an eye out for this weekend. Just make enough to be sure there's enough. Okay, my to chief's asking me to make sure. One of the things I do at work is I do go through and we do all our reports on a computer these days. I mean, have for years, I'm sure. But, not everybody's real computer literate. Some people are. I think most are. But I don't know that everybody, it doesn't matter. They asked me to add some new reports. Hey, Marines and Army Mom, good to see you. I think we got a Word program that does ours, that we do ours on. But I go through and I just add new reports to it so that there'll be, the report number is already there. I do, I am the supervisor on my shift. Basically, I run B shift. And so, computer aids dispatch. Oh, okay. Very cool. Oh, wait a minute. I got to punch in something. I'm trying to figure out, oh, the stock market's down a little bit. That's okay. It is what it is. I ain't too worried about it. There will be good days and there'll be bad days, and I got probably 5 years before I retire. And if it goes down, it goes down. If it goes up, it goes up. I'm trying to prepare for my retirement, and so what I'm doing is I'm putting in extra hours so that Kate. Oh, hey, an embedded hobbyist. How you doing? Good to see you. Uh, See, make sure I'm not missing anything else. So, wishing you all a happy new year, and I'll try to catch y'all more in 2026. Thank you. Do you have an ETA on Jerry's packages? I do not. I sent them out, though. What day was that? Monday? Let me look. I took a picture of the receipt, and I sent it to Jerry. I guess I could just look under the thing and let me see if I can see when I did that. I sent them out Monday, so I don't know how long it will take to get there. I got hired a matter of weeks after the Floyd thingy and went down. Oh wow, that would have been rough. A lot of people don't have a lot of people do not have a an appreciation for law enforcement anymore, and that's unfortunate. We have trouble hiring. I've been a police officer now for a little over 11 years, and but most of what I do, as I've said, most of what I do is just deal with patients and staff. We're our main focus there is just to make sure that people are safe, and so um, it's occasionally we run into a situation where you've got maybe somebody who's drinking and driving or drugs or whatever. Um, and we deal with that as it comes up. Hey, Carrie's Musings, good to see you. Um, it is a pleasure to see you here. Thank you for coming in. There's a lot of good people in here. Y'all may want to make some connections all the way around. I know I'm subscribed to Carrie's Musings, and I think I'm subscribed to everybody here. Y'all make some connections. This is how you build a community. This is what we do. Uh, we try to help folks along the way. Oh, I was talking about Two Dudes Give Clues. On Saturday night, what we're going to be doing is we will be keeping the peace. Peace officer. Yes, sir. On Saturday, what we're going to be doing is we're going to do, we're going to show people how to do, because it can be a little confusing. I've done one or two, maybe three promotions so far. They've always been on YouTube on Belt Loop 29. DD is not faster than 29, Big Matt. So no, it's not. Just saying. Maybe it is. I guess for some people it might be. For me, it's not. But we are going to do a promotion on Saturday. So if somebody wants to see the steps that you go through to do it, or how you do it, the things you look at, it will be there. We go live with Two Dudes Give Clues on Saturday at 8:30 Central Time. I guess that's 9:30 Eastern Pacific. That would be 6:30. So if anybody wants to check it out, please feel free. I know a lot of people already have places they go, whether it be in real life or live streams that they already attend. But me and Eddie have been having, he does his at 7. I follow him at 8:30. We've been doing this for, I don't know, 3 years, 3.5 years, coming up on 4. I'd have to look and see when, but when I met Big Matt and Eddie, we became fast friends, and that's when we started working on the Good Cop. We started doing the Good Cop Bad Dog show right after that. Me and Eddie did, and Matt's always in the background. He's always watching the chat, making sure no trolls pop in. If he needs to, he'll pop them just like a whack-a-mole. But oh, by the way, I do have one of. It's a process. We try to see love giving each other a hard time. Well, we do, and it's all fun, all fun and games. We don't take it personally. But I do have one short that seems to be going a little bit viral. Let me take a look. I think it's a little over 40,000 at the moment. Let me go look. That ain't it. Right in the last 48 hours, I've got a little over almost 36,000 views. I guess I could show y'all while I'm looking at it. Why not? Okay, let's see, go into studio mode, bring it up. Let me move me down a little bit so that, let's see, try to get the space just right on it. And I know Eddie don't care much for analytics. I kind of like them though. But what we're going to do on Saturday is we're going to try to see if I can push my lowest. I've got 5 channels that I put content on, and this particular one has been doing really well. And right now it's at 45,000, almost 46,000 views. I've gotten 7 subscribers off of it, and it's just a tag. It is pretty much a perfect tag, though. Which, anyhow, I just thought that would be interesting. y'all might want to see it. And now y'all have seen. But we are going to go over, we're going to see if doing a promotion, Terminator 2, they stole an asylum police squad car. I did not. I did not. That is cool. I like the old movies. The Terminator movies was a good series of movies. But we are going to see right now my channel. Let's see. My channel Homestead, Belt Loop 29 Homestead. It's got 608 subscribers. So, and I'm not asking anybody to go subscribe to it. I'm just pointing it out because what we're going to try to do is we're going to see. Very cool. Well, I work at a mental institution. You could call it an asylum. I'm sure it has been called that before by people. But we're going to see if one promotion will go through and push that up to 1,000. It might. All it takes is one good promotion, I think. After all, I had the very first video. I say the first. I've only had two, but the very first video I did that was over 100,000 had over 100,000 views. Got me 240 subscribers, and it happened about 1 o'clock in the morning. And so I was just about to go to bed, but then I started seeing those little blue lines pop up at like 400 at a pop, and it was nuts. Every time it updated, 400, 400, 400, 400. It was, kind of got me excited. I mean, I had that video out for like 3 days, but 3 or 4 days, it took 3 or 4 days to take off. And that was, to me, kind of interesting. But it is what it is. To me, it's something to figure out. It's like understanding, how a lock works, or how HVAC works. HVAC systems work. How song's coming along fine, Susan. Tell Jerry I said, it'll be ready on Saturday. Even though I'm working many, many hours, losing lots of sleep, it may have to wait. But tell Jerry that it may have to wait until the very next episode, depending on whether or not it gets finished. So we'll see. But it is coming along fine. It's everything's going good with it. It's still on schedule at the moment, supposedly. That's what I'm hearing. So we'll see. Hey, Tim Mitchell, good to see you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Susan. I've hired somebody to do it for me. There's 5 things you can spend money on. No, that's not true. There's 5 things you can do with your money. And I'll go over all 5. And 4 of those things bring happiness, or can provide happiness. My email is beltloop29@aol.com. I guess I could put it up there. Let's see. Why does that keep swapping over to that? I'll put it in here. I think that's right. If I typed it right, that is my email right there. That is my other channel. That's my main channel. Hey, Jody Genealogy. Good to see you, darling. Well, tell Jerry I said thank you. But I hope it'll be, you're very welcome, Glock 40. And I like that channel name, by the way. That's pretty cool. Or I like the, because that's your handle. I don't think that's the name of your channel, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. Um, I just had it here. I don't know where it went. That doesn't matter. It's not hard to get to. All I got to do. By the way, some of y'all may not know. Hey, Busby Adventures, good to see you. Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful New Year. I know I'm expecting one. Honest Abe, that's right. The tell y'all what. Let me go through and let me go through and show people how to use, their mod position to go check out other channels. Some people may not know. You're from Rockford, Illinois. And I do like Glock too. I just got me a new Glock not too long ago. It was a Glock 43X. I like the fact that it has the 10 rounds instead of the 6 that the 43 has. It's just a 9mm, but it's the size is going to be comfortable enough for concealed carry. It'll be nice to have. Once I got to take it and get qualified with it though, and I don't know when our next round for qualifying is. Thank you. My favorite though typically is my SIG. I've got a Sig Sauer P226 that I've had for years, 10, 11 years, something like that, and I got it from a former lieutenant. But it's good to see you, Busby. Really, it is. Thank you for coming in. I am kind of working on watch hours. It ain't no big deal, but at one time we used to have on this channel we had over 3,000 watch hours. It was qualified for the. Oh, cool! I'm planning on getting mine before I retire, assuming I live that long. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. That may be my next. That may be my next how to speak redneck video. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. But let's see. You got a Ruger LC9. Oh, nice. Individual, hello. Hey, it's okay. I get it, Susan. Susan and Jerry. I don't know if that's just from Susan or from Susan and Jerry, but they're saying hello to everybody. The G2C is a lightweight gun, but very sensitive mag release. Okay, well, I know. Well, I'm very happy with my 40. Well, I will be happy with my 43 when I get to carry it too. Your granddad used to say that too. Creek don't rise. We don't say that out here. Y'all don't say that. You ride by a creek. Tim. Well, there's a lot of Southern isms. Hey, Jory, good to see you, brother. By the way, y'all make sure y'all connect, make some connections. Joni Genealogy and Busby Adventures and Tim Mitchell and Jory Game Bites and there's a lot of good people in here. Make sure that y'all either maybe take a snapshot and look it up later if you're on your phone. If you're on your computer, I was going to show y'all how to use ModShip. If ours rise, we have to sandbag. I get it. Well, it's Lord willing and the creek don't rise just means, I guess I could clip this, but Lord willing and the creek don't rise just means that if everything goes according to plan, that's going to happen. But anyhow, let's see. I remember now. Y'all give me a second. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to maybe make this a bit bigger so y'all can see it. I'm going to put myself over here to the edge. That way. All right, hang on. I'm working on it. All right. If you notice, on every one of these names I put, if you look to the right of it, and that's just running the brow or the cursor over it. See out here to the right where the three dots are? If you are a mod and you click on that, it's going to bring up a menu. And so, I know what I mean. I was referring. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Y'all had a bit of a scare last month with that crick. That thing was growing. So much rain. But you can go through and as a mod, you should see channel activity. Go to the channel. I think there's a block, or you put user in timeout. You won't see all hide user on this channel. You won't have this option, I know, or you won't have that option unless you're the one running the thing. Hey, Stephen, good to see you. See, I've heard that too, Busby. When in Washington, we've had a major flooding. Maybe I should make sure I'm not missing any of the chat. Tim Mitchell, yeah. Also, you see, I'm happier than a pig in a whaler. We always say happier than a pig in slop. At least I do. Let's see. Good afternoon. Happy New Year coming up tomorrow. Happy New Year's Eve. If you go through and you click on that and then you just click on go to channel, it's going to bring up that channel. And you can see, that took me over here to Stephen and Jacqueline's. Why? I guess I was not subscribed with this channel. Let me make up for that one. I know I am on this one. Yeah. I have just started spending a lot more time on these other channels. So I'm going to add a few subs to you. I hope that's okay. Go through and yeah. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. Some folks pay an awful lot of attention to their sub count. All right, there we go. I think most of the time when I see you, Stephen, I'm in my main channel. I've just started recently going through and using the other channels. But this is Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. He's good people and great supporter, and he's my friend. So y'all make sure that y'all check out Stephen and Jacqueline. Y'all have the ability because you're all mods. And so, Lady Fanny, how you doing? Almost missed you. Let me go through and get back over here where I can kind of see what's going on in the chat. Want to make sure I'm not missing anything. But I'm so scatterbrained, honestly. And it pays out handsomely, I guess, from time to time. My pleasure, Stephen. Happy New Year's Eve to you as well, Lady Fanny. I'm blessed. I am probably the most blessed person I know, Lady Fanny. I have the best family. My parents are still, and I'm lucky too. My parents are still with me, not here at my house, but I still have my parents around. My mother and father are both in the early 80s. Both of them are 83. Well, thank you. You're welcome to come up on channel, on panel if you like. Don't have to, no pressure. But I have the best friends. I am blessed when Mike's Adventure Sparks. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in. We have I have the best wife. She's perfect for me. Now, I ain't saying she's perfect for everybody, and y'all can't have her. She's mine. But I do have the best. I have the best friends, best family, best life. I'm gainfully employed in a job that I enjoy. I feel like there are times that I get to make a difference, and that's more important to me than many things. Some people, do things, mostly for love of money. I don't, I've got to have it, just like everybody else, and I can go out and earn it. I go through and work a lot of hours. That puts money in my pocket, and I pay bills. And right now I'm shoving a lot of my overtime income into retirement accounts because I'm trying to get ready for retirement. I've got a few more years to go, and then I'm going to be calling, working quits. Um, but I'm going to still stay busy. At least that's the plan. Um, Anyhow, by the way, y'all make sure y'all make some connections. We were just showing Stephen and Jacqueline's channel. Make sure y'all connect with them. But y'all connect. Hey, you fellas that have been here for a while, make sure you connect with the new guys too. If you hadn't seen somebody, click on them, like them, subscribe, connect. At least check out the channel. That way, you'll know if you're going to like their content. I've never been one to tell people just to connect, just because, for numbers or whatever. I don't care if people watch my stuff. I'm thankful when they come in here, but other people have, maybe I'm an acquired taste, I think. So, anyhow, hopefully y'all reaching all your goals with your channels. I hope so. And anyhow, I went to work this morning. I got up at 5 o'clock after getting to bed about 1 o'clock. So about 4 hours after I went to bed, I woke up. I got ready. I went into work. They had a lot of people, like a fine wine. There we go. I went into work. They had plenty of people. In fact, in one of the patrol vehicles, they were riding 3 deep. So let's see. Just going to say, if you want a good laugh and have some free time, check out my last video. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Are you okay with me playing it on here? Is it a long video or a short video, Mike? We can show it. I'd be glad to, if you're okay with it. Hang on. Stephen and Jacqueline are going to be right back. Well, Stephen. Jacqueline, I believe, is his daughter. And they're good people. There's no question in my mind whatsoever. And they're very supportive. I did look, and I didn't see a whole lot of folks. YouTube wasn't showing me a whole lot of folks. Well, we can watch I tell you what. Why don't we do this? I'm going to go through and I'm going to start it. We'll watch a little bit of it, and then I will finish it off after that. The short with the German Shepherd is hysterical, Mike. Well, can we play the short with the hysterical German Shepherd? At least then I'll be on the right page, and I can pull that up after I finish, with this one. I'll have to mute myself during the. Are you okay with that, Mike? Let me go look at your shorts. Bad Dog Toilet. Oh, that's cute. Let's see. Called Bad Dog. Yeah, I see it. Tell you what, I'm gonna switch to this one just because it's easier to share something, I think. And hang on. I'm gonna share the audio, and I'll have to mute myself. That's okay. Did a couple shorts out of that video called Bad Dog. Yes, for sure. Happy. Okay. Hopefully this will make y'all smile. I know it's going to make me. And let's see. There we go. We're going to watch Bad Dog. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm making sure the audio is turned up. That was cute. All right, let's see here. And we'll go back over to here. Actually, we want to go back over here so that we can see, what's going on. Uh, Toxic train derailment. 31 cars in Todd County, Kentucky on news break. Oh, wow. That's not good. Um, Somebody smile. All right. Posted on a couple of new videos, Oscar. The other day. Okay, you okay with showing them, Busby? Let me go back to on that one. Let me go back to the channel so I can look at the new video. But here, let me go. Hang on. I got a little jumping to do. A little bit of manipulation of the let's see. By the way, go on to the channel. There we go. My pleasure, Mike. Hopefully other folks will get, other folks will, check it out, and hopefully they'll, connect with you. I'm sure they'll like your stuff. Now, Busby, were you going to let me show? You got some shorts on it? Because we're trying to keep, I do want to look. Found a boat light while magnet fishing. Very cool. Winter. Found a slant bracelet. Oh, I see one. Separation anxiety breakdown. Can I play that one, Busby? All right. Well, I'm gonna look at that. Hang on, we'll go back over here. I think this is the one. No, that's not it. This is it right here. And let me go back into this one right here. There we go. And let's watch separation anxiety. That's cute. My dogs got all feisty then. Let's look at the videos. Here we go. Oh, these are.
Hey, where's your plate? Can you find your plate?
Hey, sweetheart.
There it is.
Good job.
Come on.
Oscar loves to hide his food underneath the couch.
That is cute. Oh, let me give that a like.
Oscar, hey.
Let's see.
You gonna bring me the plate?
You see the doggy?
Are you done?
Yes, if you're not, that's good. There you go.
Bring me your plate. Bring me your plate.
I hope Rosemary ain't any bad habits.
Bring Daddy the plate. Come on.
Nikki always steers
Bring Daddy the plate.
the plate.
When he didn't have left on it, you gotta give Daddy the plate.
Come on, give it to Daddy.
That cute.
Come on.
Good
There you go.
boy.
Give me the plate. Good
job.
boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. Oscar's a good boy. Good boy, Oscar. Good job.
Beautiful dog. Cute as all get out too. Let's see here. I got to keep, that was an excellent video. So I'm gonna have to come back and watch some more of Oscar. His cute puppy. Lucky mine are past that, or they would be barking too. Hey, mine didn't really bark. I'm kind of surprised. By the way, there are a couple channels that I'm subscribed to that where um, are just pretty much solely focused on their dogs. I think Aries World may be one of them. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find. All right, and is Aries World. I don't think that's the same one. So let me look up specifically the one I'm subscribed to. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong about the name. I know I see it when I see it. That's okay. I can't find that one yet. YouTube's not wanting to be not wanting to be agreeable. But let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing any of the chat. Um, there's also Calvin, the Boston Terrierist. And I'll show y'all the channel too. Let's see, back over here. They do live streams, and it's always fun to watch. Uh, I love watching, cute or dogs. I just do. And there are, I hope if y'all, I'll go ahead and throw that link out here too, in case y'all want to join me in watching some a Boston Terrier based, a Boston Terrier based. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I got that still on there? There we go. I like Bostons. I never knew I liked Bostons before I got one, but the I mean, I knew they were cute, but they're so full of Aries World has a great. Yes, they do, Tim. And I don't, for some reason, YouTube is not showing me. Yeah, that I know exactly what you're talking about. There, that is a rare dachshund. I used to have a black miniature schnauzer, and you don't see those very often either. I want to go get a Boston Terrier from an ex-dog. Well, Mike, I would recommend talking with Eddie. I don't know when next time they're going to have a litter, but all three of my Bostons came from Eddie and Devil Dog. Let's see, a babysitting friend fell in love with him. Oh, they are they are really cool dogs. They're full of personalities. Now mine tend to be a bit destructive, but that's okay. I'm just waiting for them to get a little older, maybe a little more mild. I don't even know if that's going to happen with the Boston. But let's see. But we got three. I tell you what, I'll introduce you if anybody hadn't seen them. Let's see here. Hang on. They come running when they hear that. So, all right. First, you, Rosemary. Come on. Up. There we go. This is Rosemary, and she's also known as the well, she's like Gizmo a little bit. Here we go. There you go. There's one for you. All right. Now, come on, AJ. Oh, well, Nikki wants to be next, so I guess Nikki is next. This is our oldest one. I'm going to get you one. Calm down. Hang on. Here we go. There we go. All right, there's yours. Now, come on. You got to get down so AJ. AJ, come here. Up. Come on, AJ. Come on up. She's my big girl. Come on, AJ. Come on. AJ, up. AJ, come on up. Okay, Nikki. Yes. Well, apparently AJ doesn't feel like she's capable of jumping today. There we go. I'll give her a treat anyhow. They do love their treats. What dog doesn't? There we go. Yeah, it's your good girl. Whoops. Go find it. Dropped one. I'll let you finish chewing. There we go. The I don't have one in my hand. You ready? There's one for you. There we go. All right, that's it. Enough treats for now. There are times when they'll go through and all they want to do is sit in my lap. But here of late, uh, here of late. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing any of the chat. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. From Cindy Dogwood Cottage. Pleasure to see you, ma'am. And let's see. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Mike. They got such huge personalities for such a small dog. But they are. This is having Nikki helped me through a very rough time when I lost Lula Bell, and so she's very special to me. Yeah, well, she did get, but AJ didn't miss out. I'm gonna guarantee you that. My pleasure. There are. These are I like these dogs better than I do most people, and I like people, so that should tell you how much I love my dogs. They might, I am blessed. Like I said, I'm truly blessed. I've got, these are my daughters. You just met my daughters, at least two of them. This is Nikki. All right, come on. You want down? I ain't got no more treats. No more treat. AJ come over wandering, heard me say it, and I don't know. I was thinking, sweetheart, what are you doing? There's not a treat down there. No, that's not happening. Here, calm down. There. All right, I don't have any more treats. If there was, I did drop one, but I think Rosemary got it. And besides, you got probably one more than they did. So let's see. Last year was rough. I lost my boxer. I'm so sorry to hear that. The cancer, and we believe the English bulldog ended up having a stroke. Well, I'm sure sorry to hear that. It can be tough when you lose a lost one or a loved one. It tore me up very. It tore me up, and it made me think about. Well, I'm just going to say it. I didn't know you weren't supposed to feed them grapes, and I was eating grapes one day, and one fell on the floor. Or maybe I gave it to her. I don't know, but Lula Bell. And I've heard that grapes will shut a dog's kidneys down. So, and that's what happened. Her kidneys failed, and so when we got back we went to the 2022 Homesteaders YouTube Gulf Coast Homesteaders meetup, and Lola Bell wouldn't eat. She was poorly, and so we took her to the vet, and we had to have her. Well, we lost her. Anyhow, yeah, my dogs are my kids as well. Me and Tammy never had any children, so our dogs are the only children we will ever have. And they, what they say, that light that burns twice as bright burns half as long. So we don't have them for a long period of time, but they sure do improve our lives. They're happy to see you when you come home. They don't care if you've had a bad day. I was talking with one of the officers last night, and he was talking about he said he loves his dog more than he loves his wife. He says, if you want to question it, if you want to find out, what you do is go lock your wife and your dog in the room, in a room, or lock them in some place for 30 minutes. And after you go through and open it up, see which one's happy to see you. I thought that was funny. But, the dog's going to be very happy to see you. I don't know that your wife is. So anyhow, he said he does love his wife more than or loves his dogs more than his wife. I can certainly understand it from that perspective. Numus Maniac, good to see you, brother. How you doing, Skipper? Hopefully you're having a nice relaxing period. I know you've been busy for the last few months. By the way, you still working at holidays at the mall? It's the Mall of the Americas, isn't it? No, that wasn't it. It was. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm having a brain fart. You'll have to if you care to, you can remind. Best part of having a pet is unconditional love they give. The worst part is they never live long enough. I would agree. Although there are some pets that live a long time. I've heard that turtles live a long time. Maybe if you had an alligator. Of course, I don't think alligators are going to be that affectionate. I could be wrong. I couldn't be more relaxed. I'm trying to convince myself to get out of my chair and grab a coffee. I hadn't had a coffee in days. Tammy left on Sunday, and today's Wednesday. So I haven't had one since Sunday. She left the pot on for me on Sunday, so I had a cup then. But I guess I need to go through and I don't like getting parrots. I've heard that, Mike. Parrots live a long time, and I've heard my buddy Cosmo is. I'm having trouble brain fart on the wild man. 3 parrots, Mike, or 2 parrots. Yeah. See, this year I took all the working models due to the medical off from. Okay, but this is the first time in quite a few years that I had no paid gigs at all. Wow. Well, hopefully you'll be able to relax. We're simply Native Wild Man. That's the channel. He's got a parrot named Cosmo, a beautiful white parrot, or cockatiel. It's a beautiful bird. So we're simply Jan's for eggs. So hopping off. Hey, tell Jan I love her. Mighty fond of the boss, but love Jan. I love them as a couple. So they're good people. Can't ever get another pet. My wife and I were absolutely crushed when we lost our dog. Neither one of us. I don't blame you. Here's the thing, though, and I understand that it's tough to go through that. But the fact is that if they didn't mean so much to you, you wouldn't be so crushed. So the joy they bring is a positive, and I guess you have to weigh the positives with the negatives. But I get that. I don't blame you either. But I'm gonna have mine. Hopefully, these 3 dogs will be with me for the rest of my life. I plan on leaving for the dogs. I plan on leaving for Tammy too. So, we keep threatening the kids with who's going to get stuck with the carriage. That's funny, Tim. Well, thank you for coming in, Mike. I appreciate it. Mike's Adventure Sparks. Y'all make sure y'all can make some connections. That's what we do here. That's what we just tried to build a community. And so let's see here. That our dog actually saved our marriage. I'm not even kidding about that. Oh wow, he grounded us. That is good. No, I guess my question is, if he saved your marriage, couldn't your marriage still benefit from a? Well, I know it's hard to do that. So no judgments either way, brother. So I'm just a big believer in having a pet dog. Much love, Skipper. anyhow, let's see. It is almost 12:28. I'm gonna be shutting down at 12:29, and I'm gonna see if I can't find me a place to go get a nice lunch and maybe shoot a video or two. And I don't know if I'm coming back home afterwards, so I have to take the rest of my uniform with me. And hopefully, y'all will have a blessed day. Let me recognize if you hadn't said anything in the chat recently, please say something so I can recognize you. Mike's Adventure Sparks, Numis Maniac Canada, Shawnee Groves. How you doing, darling? Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. We're just on the tail end of it. Susan Butler at Family Farms, Busby Adventures, Tim Mitchell. Thank you all for coming in and supporting the channel. Make sure that you go through and maybe screenshot a couple of things in here so you can connect with the folks that you don't know. God bless you. It is now 12:29, and I'm gonna be ending with that. 3, 2, 1.